All
Okay, I
right,
could do
what's
myself
up,
on live.
y'all? So
Hey
it's your
y'all.
girl Raven with the Real and the Raw, and this is episode 6. Yes, episode
Wait, I
6.
can't see. I can't
Episode
see nothing. Hold
6.
on.
You can't
Number
see
6.
nothing.
I could just see
Push
myself.
swipe.
Right.
Swipe to the
Yeah, swipe to
side.
the right.
Okay, I could see one person. All right, there y'all go. Hey.
Hey
Perfect.
girl.
What's
Hey.
up, y'all? So
Hey.
listen,
What's
we're gonna start with
happening?
introducing each other. Malia, if you want to go ahead and start.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for having me, Raven Girl. My name is Malia. Of course, everybody know me as Mutt Jo. But no, but no. Y'all, right now,
Dominque,
Huh?
let's go.
Who's my? How y'all
Take that
doing? I'm
shot.
Dominique. What I'm supposed to say?
All right, Lily.
Hi, I'm Lynette. Everybody know me as Lynnie though. Thanks for having me on your podcast, Raven.
You're
Oh yeah, thank you,
welcome.
Raven. My bad.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
girl.
I'm
And
drinking.
Jamaica.
Everybody knows me as Mika or Joe. But yeah. I'm ready to just have a little fun today. And I'm shy, y'all. I'm shy. I'm
But
really
you know,
shy.
shy.
I'm
well,
shy,
bitch,
but once I get comfortable, I'm cool.
Right.
because we about to get to the real.
Yes.
Let's
So we're gonna
Take a
speak the
shot.
real and the raw. So listen, y'all,
In the
today's
rock.
topic. I wanna start off with what y'all wanna start off with. Let's go like that. What y'all
yeah,
wanna talk about?
because I got eat.
I'm ready to. We could talk about whatever.
I don't
So
know.
I
okay,
had about the girls not wanting to date men with kids. Um, I got into it with some girls in the comments about it. You know, I sided with the men because it don't make sense. It
Right.
don't make sense to me. I feel like if a man have to take care of you, that's what we expect for a man to take care of us once we, cross that barrier to where we together, we living together. You gotta take care of me. I probably come with 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, or 3 kids,
Right.
2 baby daddies. And then I hear some girls now they want a man with no kids, but you got 3 kids and 5 baby daddies. Why should he have to accept your kids and you don't
Mm.
want to accept a man with kids? It doesn't make
Right.
Right.
sense.
them the ones
It
that want their
doesn't
cake.
make sense.
You can't have your cake and eat it too,
Right.
baby.
It's a double
Exactly.
standard.
Horses, wait a minute. Because
It's
guess
a
Mm.
double standard.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
Because men be like
Um,
that too. They don't want women with children. You know what I'm saying? Men be like that
Mm.
too.
I'm
why,
like
why men
this.
so
If
bitter?
I see a man,
Here, y'all bitter? What is the
No.
definition of a bitter baby mama? What is that?
uh, well, I think a bitter baby mama is a baby mama who don't like to see the nigga without her,
Right.
who want to see the man with
Someone
just
who
her
uses the
and his
kids as
kid,
crutches.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or probably
Yeah.
she never let that hurt go from him doing whatever in the relationship, like she
And
holding a
that girl is
grudge.
childish. Cause look,
Yep.
I be ready to send them cheering off. Hesitate for who?
Please take.
That's
But
my
listen, I'm gonna
Hesitate for
say
me.
this. So at one point, I guess I was bitter. I ain't gonna lie. At one point, growing up, having your first child, second child, we young. Um, we don't know what's what. Like I was very bitter because I love. I just went and put mine on, which I mean at some point wasn't doing for his kids, but I had went and put mine on child support just because I felt played about the situation.
Right.
But
right.
it all depends like on you guys to get a real man in your life. And not even just that, I don't know, like I had him on child support and when I got with my husband, he made me take him off of child support because he was like, okay, what we doing this for? What I'm here for? Like what you need that for? You know what I'm saying?
It's a real man.
Real
Right.
man.
Right.
So, but I was like, at some point, I was like, yeah, I felt played. So yeah, I'm gonna just put you on child support, which I still wasn't getting no money, but we all, and I feel like we all have feelings. That's something that men need to know as well. Like,
Yeah.
and it's already hard enough for us to heal after having children, like heal, period. Like we never
Right.
heal. I don't know about y'all, but we can never heal from
We
You
nothing.
gotta
can't
just
heal.
Hell
keep
We
going.
no.
still
You
healing
gotta
from the
just
same
keep
person
going.
we
Like
have kids with.
baggage with baggage with baggage. Like that's how it is. And
Right.
that's how you
And then
become bitter.
sometimes you
Right.
gotta drop that
Right.
baggage off
Right.
because
To the cleaning service. Yeah.
sometimes we'll put that upon our kids. You
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
we'll get aggravated and snap at them, and they did nothing wrong. You
Right.
know,
Right.
so sometimes yeah, baggage could add on, but you gotta know when to let that shit go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll wear a
Right.
whole family down.
Hmm.
Exactly. Exactly. And
But you know, we was
we
we
can't hear you,
young.
Mud.
That's
You
when we
mute.
was young.
Mut is
You
mute.
muted.
Mut is mute.
Mut is mute.
Not
What
she
she
said. We can't hear
said?
you. We can't
What
hear you.
We
happened,
can't
y'all?
hear you. Oh, there she go. There she go.
I've been trying to unmute that phone for about 30 seconds. That's funny. I'm hearing.
Girl.
But yeah, when we young, we do stupid shit. We put up with stupid shit. You know,
Right.
we want to be that down ass bitch. We feel like, sometimes that toxic shit.
That's played out.
Sometimes,
That's played out.
sometimes it's a thrill. When you're younger, you're
Mm-hmm.
thinking, that's the love of your life. You're thinking, oh, I'm gonna hold that nigga down. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that shit. But as
There's
women, we
not supposed
mature
to
way
work.
faster.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ain't no in love.
Ain't no
Yeah,
what?
let me stop.
Ain't no what, what?
Y'all,
What she
none of
say?
it's funny. Hold on.
Mud
Not the
crazy.
salt shot.
Hmm?
Not the salt with the shot.
God,
Oh,
It's needed.
But
mm.
and truly. Oh Jesus. Married me. Okay, so marriage. When it anybody okay, we had one what Dominique. What?
Come on,
I'm here
ex,
for it.
but
I'm one of them.
I'm
What she say?
listening.
I'm here
What?
for it. I'm one of them. I'm here for it.
Say,
So
say it, Mut. What you was
I
gonna say?
I seen a post on Facebook the other day, and it was to the sort of something about, do people get married for the wedding or for the wedding or for the marriage, for the party or for the it was something to the start. Y'all seen that?
yeah, I
Yes.
seen that.
Yeah.
Do
I seen
y'all
that.
you married Raven?
Yes.
You got married because you love your husband or like
I got
why
married.
I will hope.
I got married off of the love.
I'm
Like,
not kids, but that's
it
funny.
wasn't because listen, we had like this our wedding, we had started off with a big wedding, about 40 something girls apiece, but after sitting down, coming to the conclusion, we had to realize that we still had to live after our marriage. So,
Right.
Right.
sit up there and have this big $20,000 wedding, but we still going back to like a rent house was just insane to us.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got married in my mama's backyard, but it's basically off of like genuine love. Like
Right.
it's not off of because if it was a thing just to have a wedding, my shit was in a backyard.
Right.
You
And
know
it
what
was
I'm
beautiful.
saying? I'm not looking for no likes or none of that. Like I really love my husband, and you have to have a plan when you get married. Before you even get married, you have to have a plan set in place. You have to have goals set in place.
Right.
You have to know what y'all want in life, and you have to work together. It's not just one person go hold everything down.
Right.
This
50-50.
Wait
It's
back.
50-50.
what y'all
Dominique, Raven, you're the only one. Dominique, you married.
Dominique was
Tamika, you
married.
married.
Yes.
Dominique
Yes,
is
I'm
I'm
married.
married.
married too.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm
And
married.
Tamika.
so
Yeah, I'm married but separated. So
Okay.
I've gotten proposed to before and I've said no.
I
Reason
have
is
to.
y'all, I want my person to be my person. I want my person to be my go-to. I want my person to be like my person to where like whether we beefing, whether we anything, it like bad turns, good turns, we're not going to bed mad. What is we going to bed
right.
mad?
Mhm.
Why is
Right.
we up upset? We is not doing that. That's not what we're going to be doing. So if we're not to the point to where we can get past something this small,
Right.
then what is we doing? Because I'm the type of person that if something happened today, I'm over it by tomorrow. Because
That's
tomorrow
me.
not even
Yeah,
at
that's
the
me.
That's me too.
day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
like
That's
that's
not
just
Right.
me.
like when people I fuck with
That,
people. What happened?
that's
Lynnie
not
said
me.
that's not her.
That's
Why
not
not?
me. Oh no, cause some things be principle. And I feel like just a slap on the wrist not enough. Like you have to feel me. I want you
Mm,
to feel where I'm coming from and I want you to understand
Right.
why I have this attitude or why, I'm distant from you. It's not just gonna be,
no, but
oh,
we able to shake
put a
back some
band-aid on
I
it.
don't know. Like I don't know. I just feel like as we grow older, we come into more terms of self love, like what we willing
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
tolerate, what we willing to go through once again. Like sometimes we tired of the same routine, and by the
Yeah.
same
Right,
routine, I mean it like broken promises. If I'm telling you I want you to fix something from 6 years ago, and today I'm still complaining about the same
Ooh.
problem, why should we
Yeah.
continue? It's not getting fixed. Why keep giving chance? Because it's not gonna change. So stay
right,
there for what? Because I
Right.
right.
love
That
you,
makes sense.
or because I want to hold a title that I'm married. Like
Right.
Right.
I'm
A
miserable.
title is not enough,
It's
honestly.
not enough.
No,
I'm
A
miserable.
title
Like you know what
ain't
I'm saying. So you
shit.
gotta.
it ain't shit. Right.
It's really,
It's
really
not.
not.
It's not. It's the
Sometimes you
bond.
gotta just. No matter how much it hurt, no matter how much you want something to be a family and something to work, you gotta put your pride to the side and think about you and
Okay.
that person because
A
you're
Right.
hurting
thing,
that person along the way.
a,
Period.
a,
Yeah.
a thing
Thanks.
with me is, I got one son. I got one kid. Like, y'all, was it hard? Like, did you feel guilty? Like, when you left your first
Yeah.
kid dead?
For the simple
Like,
fact.
No.
For
is
the
the
simple
guilt
fact.
that's keeping me to not
Yeah,
like,
because my children, with your children, my children are used to that. They used to that. They used to having some. He was there for 6 years. They used to having someone around 24/7. A man. So
Mm-hmm.
by him not being here, of course they ask for him. But at the same time, you have to be like, oh, he's not here. He's here, but he's not here. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a lot of me swallowing my pride because I kept using the children as a reason of why I was holding on. And at
Right.
the same
You gotta
time,
step
no,
out of
that's
it.
miserable. That
Yeah.
that was so miserable. That's miserable.
is the guilt that get me? Is the
It's the
guilt
guilt,
like,
yeah, and some men have played
before anything,
how to
baby.
say it, they narcissists, like make you feel guilty for things that for you leaving.
what?
That's you the reason. It's a lot.
My
Mm-hmm.
my child's
When you're tired, you're
father is
tired.
50. My child's father is 50. So he old school. He more of he staying
Anyway,
till he's 18. Like he
Mm-hmm.
ain't going away.
Right.
Um, we never had relations since April 30th of 2021. It's 2023 and he never left.
Mm-hmm.
Is he just real like that's my kid, y'all my family, this is what it is. This is how it's gonna stay.
Right.
And I think it's toxic,
Very.
and I feel like it's a good excuse, is a valid reason for staying because our son
Right.
is worth it. But I don't think that's enough. I don't think it's enough for me to stay, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
and that's where the guilt coming from. Cause I don't want to be. I'm gonna be the one that be like, yeah, I broke the family up,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
you
That's
that's
how
know.
it
okay.
be.
feel
That's
bad.
okay.
That's how it
It's
be.
okay to walk
It
away.
ain't, they make you feel worse. But
Yes.
sometimes you got to block that shit out and you got to, no matter how much it hurt, you got to swallow your pride and realize, well, I went through this, I went through that, I went through this, and I don't want to go through that again. I'm
Oh,
tired.
like
Right.
My child need to see
10
a happy mama.
years.
My
Right.
child need to see a happy mama, period.
And
Right.
and it's like this is about to be 10 years. I should have a ring,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Right.
It's just like I gave you all my 20s. I gave you a kid. Like,
So today or tomorrow, if he proposed to you, what you gonna say?
no.
Man, why you talking about it?
I'm saying like time has
It's
already
the
came.
principle. It's the
I
It's
Yeah.
principle.
just it's just like it
It's
really
the
it really
principle.
won't hold no more value no more.
right. No,
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
Right.
understand, girl.
like I could
So,
say yeah to for your ego, but
Right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
that it ain't
My
gonna be
thing,
happy.
I'm glad Dominique brought up the situation
Yeah.
of, they act, it's certain things that you ask for and it's like they never fixed it, right? So I will say this, like, that I am like basically I am I'm somebody that, like, I have a problem with social media, and I just have Facebook, I have Snapchat, and I got TikTok, right? I don't have Instagram. But my thing is, like, if me and my husband do fall out, it's always about, I show more attention to social media than him.
Now you see, I had a problem
One
with this.
time.
And that's the, I think that's our biggest argument, like, all the time, like this. Cause listen, like, that's, my husband is like literally my best friend. Like, that's my dog. Like, if we fall out, yeah, we gonna fall out. He ain't gonna talk, and our communication is another thing. But I think that's something that's big, that needs to be in a relationship. But
Yeah.
I know, like, for me, I need to work on social media. Like, and we're going into 3 years married. On Tuesday is our anniversary, and we're gonna be
Oh shit.
together 9 years in December. But we also, after a couple of years, you also gotta learn that person over and over again. Like, you have to start
Right.
brand new again. Like, we gotta find something that you like now, because when we first begin, it's not the same. So we gotta start all over again. Like, never make the relationship get old. Let's continue to grow and see what you like. We have to find that person again. But I am someone that needs to work on social media. Like, I show more attention to social media than I do to him. And like I said, we be beefed out about it from time to time. But Dominique, I'm glad you brought that up, because
Yeah.
that is something that's big
That's
in a
the key factor.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You set your alarm on your phone and you turn your data off on your. That way you don't get no notifications, no nothing. If you're at home, then you're at home with your kids, your husband. You make
Right.
time. Set you an
Yeah.
alarm. That alarm go off. All right, then y'all have our time. Now I can go have my me time, and that's my social media time. You gotta
Right.
know and manage that time. That way, you could get him out that mind frame. Oh, babe, I'm not forgetting about you. I never forgot
Right.
about social
Right.
my main focus. Like
Mm-hmm.
but just make that time.
Yeah, the reassurance is good. It's
Mm-hmm.
the being
Right.
clingy.
It's the
Like
clarity.
that's giving obsessed. Like you always want my attention. I'm your only friend. Like I don't like that.
Obsession. That's not obsession.
Yeah,
Right.
but I don't want to be your only friend.
What you mean?
I
I
do
want to
not
be
Say
your
want
what
to
friend,
you
but
be
I
say.
want
What
I
you
want you
mean?
to have a life outside of being with me.
Go do something with
right.
yourself.
Go do something with yourself.
I
Look
can
for what you want to
relate,
be in my ass. You see?
Right.
I cannot relate.
I can't relate neither.
Guess what? I'm
Cause,
single
cause,
like a pretty
cause,
better than me.
cause a
We
nigga come
all
tell me that,
together.
I'm just
y'all
like,
like y'all like somebody attached, like that's constantly in y'all.
Not attached, but like with
Yeah,
me.
be
Like
with me.
with me, I want to be here. We can be here. You can do this. I can do that. But I still want to do something with you as well. That
Exactly,
was my
exactly,
main problem
exactly.
in
That's
my
okay. Like
relationship. Like,
we together, yeah, we together. Like we spend time together. But if I want to dip out and go chill, whatever,
right.
it
That's
should be
okay.
Mhm.
okay.
Right. Long
Right.
as we did
Right.
something, that's okay. Yeah.
Then you want to be pouting because I'm your only friend. No.
Right. I got another friend.
I couldn't date somebody who's
That's
not
funny.
as social as me. I'm a social person. I can't
Mm-hmm.
I can't be with nobody who just want to be in the house. I'm not
Yeah,
a
because
sad
why is we in the house? Let's go outside and be seen.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
it's like
and, that, and that's
why
yeah.
why
Let's
you
be
ain't got
seen.
no friends? I should not be your only friend. I
Facts.
should not be your
That's
only friend.
But look, for me, my y'all, we don't do nothing. Like, I go to work, we stay home, and
I like
my
that.
husband go to work,
yes.
come home. But y'all, he from Houston. Like, he literally don't have no friends out here.
Okay.
Oh no, that
So,
makes sense though, because
and
you're
he
not from
not
here.
somebody to go out and make friends. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. He a
for me,
homebody.
Right.
yay. And I
Not,
can be
nothing
like,
wrong
you
with
wanna
that.
go do something? He don't like the clubs either. So, and I'm glad, because that actually, like, he brought me from that scenery. Dominique,
Because you
you
used
already
to like
know
the
I was
club.
in there every weekend.
Yes,
Y'all
Yeah.
already
indeed.
know that. I was there
Yeah.
every weekend. But
Outside.
sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta change, and I feel like it was for the better, because, like, I
Right.
grew. In my situation, I grew, and it was so much growth for me. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's just not that type of person. Like, and I came to, like, conclusion, like, I like to be home, and they say things go happen at your home, like, it's gonna happen outside, but it can happen anywhere,
Right.
anywhere.
Yeah,
But
that's a problem I had too, as far as dating somebody older than me. Like he done did that. He done
mhm.
went out to the
Right.
club. He done, we 18 years apart.
He passed
You
that whole
know,
phase.
Yeah, them old
and
people be stuck in their ways though.
when I go
Yeah.
somewhere, it's a problem.
God,
They
Mutt is
do.
funny.
They really,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
really
okay.
do.
They
But
be
you
stuck
have to
in
understand, I'm a social person. You knew I was always a social person.
because that's how
Yeah.
Now,
you
no, now,
be
no,
in
I
some.
don't just go to no clubs, but I have sisters, I have
Right.
aunts. We a big family.
He got
I'm gonna go
friends.
chill to my sister house. I'm gonna go to my aunt
Mhm.
house. We're gonna have a
Mhm.
drink. We're gonna have a family gathering. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have that.
Mhm.
And if that's not what you want to do, stay home.
Right.
No, but
Right.
I'm an outgoing person. I love my family. That's my
Right.
that's my dogs. It
Okay,
don't
Joe.
always have to be to a club, but it's anytime you get out, it's a problem. Like, oh, what you want to go do in the streets and the
Mhm.
street? You would have known
You
if
know
I
what
was.
I think? What I think the problem with is the men is this, and it's crazy because we sit up here and we raise our boys, like when we raise our kids, especially boys, we be like, "What you crying for? You're a boy. What you crying for? Toughen up. You ain't got stop all that crying. You're a boy. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?" So as they grow older, and that's how their parents taught them. That's like as they grow older. Remember, they could have never let that, not because I'm a boy, I'm tough.
Mhm.
So the communication be off with them because I mean when I couldn't cry as a little boy, I had
They
to
grew
hold
up to be
everything
hard.
in. So
Mm-hmm.
now gotta be hard. So now we have a problem. Now when you get married or you get in a relationship, you don't know how to communicate with that person
Right.
because
Yes.
you was taught to always be hard. Shut up. Don't talk about it. Just toughen up as a boy. You know what
They
I'm
got
saying?
feelings too. Yeah.
Right. So I
Right.
So
think that's
You
a
can't
big
just
problem.
yeah. You
That
can't
that
just shut that
is,
down.
and
Just like with a little
with my
girl,
son,
you gotta be the same way with a little boy.
I try to give him a very soft life.
Mm-hmm.
It's no whippings like that. Now I do discipline him, but I feel like
software.
sometimes us being traumatized as kids or whatever we go through, we listen to our kids with traumatized ears instead of really listening to them, like really
Yeah.
talking to them and have a conversation, because these kids are fucking smart, man. These
Yes.
Or
are really, really smart. And I have a son and he love his mama and I love my baby. And sometimes we just gotta really listen to them, take time out and really, because in the Black community, they frown upon mental health. They oh, you gonna be all right. Oh, nothing wrong
Mm-hmm.
with it.
right.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we just always taught that we gotta survive, which we could, but why it
Mm-hmm.
always have to be like that? Why we always have to just struggle with our mentality? Why it's frowned upon for us to get some help?
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Because my
like we
mama
can
never
go.
used to talk about that. Like mental health and all that. Like we never grew up knowing about that.
Right.
Well,
Me
I
neither.
haven't. Well, I haven't. Like I just did like 2, 3 years ago. Like with
Mhm.
mental
Right.
health. Yeah, I never did grow up talking about that. It's not talked about enough, honestly.
It's not. It's not, and that's
Right.
why we see a lot of people committing suicide because they feel like they have no one to talk to.
Yeah.
And it's some
It's
sad cases, man. It's really some sad cases.
Yeah.
children go,
Yes.
but they are
Especially in black men and women, honestly.
Yep.
what?
Yeah. And I feel like, mental health with the things that the kids are exposed to today is very important because our kids
Yeah.
are exposed to everything. Like we listen,
Everything.
back in the day, we was walking on feet from hood to hood. Like
Uh,
Okay.
these kids don't do that. They don't do
All on
that.
the
They sit
phone.
in they playing on the
It's
game.
frowned upon.
Yes, like they have sex on these games. Like it's just so much they
Everything.
exposed to.
And like social media have them feeling like this is where they have to be. Like I
Right.
was looking at the girls last year getting ready for school, the girls in high school, like they getting their face done.
So do
We
y'all
in
Yes.
the
kids have
fucking
social
high
media?
For
school.
the first date. Yeah,
Yes.
I seen that.
Like for the first day y'all
Yes.
getting your makeup
We
done.
didn't do none of that. No.
So
Like
do
We
y'all
just
do
made
we're
y'all
getting off
do y'all
middle
kids
school
have
with
social
weed.
media?
Mine
no.
yes,
do.
No, my
yes.
no, my
Mine
son is
do.
about to be 6. It's
You
none
see,
of
my
that.
little boy have TikTok, and I don't like it.
Yeah. My little boy deleted his TikTok.
TikTok, and he was supposed to call it up making an Instagram, but I made him deleted it immediately.
My little girl do, but I can like every once in a while I do pop in and check her stuff.
Yeah.
My thing is this as well. They gonna do it behind your back. Period. So
Right.
just make sure you stay on top of them because trying to keep it from them, they gonna still find a way around. You know what I'm saying? To do
Yeah,
it
this
like.
Right.
I read and I do like I monitor my little girl phone. I make when she be on group chats, but she in a dance team as well. So her team is affiliated with Instagram, all that. But
Right.
I make
yeah.
sure
But
I
she had
check everything. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie. She was probably like my child probably was 8, 9 years old. And I had went through her Instagram one time, and I'm like, first of all, what? Who told you could have had this? And that's the thing about, at first I wasn't checking it, but went through it and they had somebody kept asking her for pictures, which thank God she wasn't sending them. And then they would call her on FaceTime. They would call her on FaceTime, but would never put their face on them. So just so happened I had her phone and I answered and they hung up immediately. I still to today feel like that was somebody that was older. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But now that now you got all kind of protection. Like you got the family life app where you can monitor everything that they do. You can see
Yep.
everything that they do. So I'm thankful for that. But I don't want to keep too much from her
Right.
Because
because
she gonna be
somebody's still
exposed
going to
to it
expose
anyway.
it to her.
Now,
Yeah.
Because,
do y'all
And it's
have a
best
good
for it to come from
communication?
you. It's
huh?
best for it to come
Do
from
y'all
you.
have a good communication?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, anytime, one thing I teach her, like you have an open relationship with me. Anytime you
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable, like she can be on her
Yeah.
phone with her friends and they not doing something they supposed to be doing, and she go come like she go hide the thing and
Right.
show me. So
Yeah.
that's
I
another
like
thing.
that.
I
Like that's
think
something
that
that's
plays a
big.
big part in
Mm-hmm.
the trust with being able to communicate. As long
Right.
as she feel like she could communicate with you,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. You know,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they
Yeah.
that plays a
scared,
big
they're gonna
part.
be lying and doing all that
Exactly.
anyway. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I could still be your mama, but I'm also your best friend.
Yes.
Period.
Right.
Exactly.
Period.
That's my
Right.
thing.
I
Yes.
had
But
to learn communication with my little boy because our communication was off and he wouldn't tell me a lot of things. But once I
mm-hmm.
started like to really understand him, then I feel like we got way much better. Because now he
Right.
tell me
No,
too much sometimes, like be quiet.
I tell
Right,
my son
right.
all the
Like
time,
be
like,
quiet. Now you
you
come
always
on.
have to tell me the truth. You always have to tell me
Right.
the truth because that's the only way I
Right.
could help you. Mom gonna
Right.
always
Right.
have your back. I'm gonna always come to your rescue, but you have to
Yeah.
tell me the truth.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
know, and some things he don't want to tell me, like a little boy was picking on him because I never taught him nothing of fighting yet. I don't want him to grow up like me.
Right.
I don't want him for family to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want family to be like, oh, he don't know how to act. You got to watch him, or because that's how it was for me.
Mhm.
And I don't want that for him. So I'm not gonna introduce that to him right now, kids. I feel like kids don't have to know about I'm gonna beat this one ass or this one want to fight. I don't want my child knowing about that right now. I
Right.
want him to keep
Mhm.
as much innocence that he has right now that he could keep.
Right.
But you
Because
also want to let him know to defend himself
oh right,
because
oh,
growing up now is full
Yeah.
of bullies.
of
Like
course,
it's
of course,
ridiculous.
it really is. It
You could be
really,
laid back,
really
but still
is.
don't be scared to yay.
Yeah. She's
Period.
I
a
had made a
And
post
just know
about
your
that.
mama coming.
Right. So I had made a post about that because I had transferred my little girl to a different school or my kids to a different school, and there was this little boy that kept bullying her, and she would come home every day talking about it. Like she was mad about it. But my little girl, she go like she don't care. She go fight. And she just like me. And they say whatever you did to your mama, it come back 10 times worse
Yeah. Through your
to you.
children. Yeah.
Yo,
Fact.
like they literally call me because she don't know
Y'all
how to keep
believe
her
that?
mouth shut. And she
That's
not
how I do.
sassy yet. She just felt like she gotta have the last word. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But and they're getting at that age. But listen,
How old she
she
is?
she 11. And she
Oh,
going to middle school. So my thing is, the little boy kept playing with her, and she was trying to de-escalate it. She moved from where she was to go somewhere else, and he still following. He pulled her by the hand. So she ended up beating the little boy, and she ended up getting in trouble as well because they said when it was time for her to release, like she didn't want to release,
yeah.
leave
Oh,
him
she
alone,
had
like
all
she
that
was beating
anger.
him.
She had
But
all that
that's like
anger.
I told her school. That's how much anger
For
she had
what?
built up.
Right.
You know, if that's how much anger, and what do you do? Like we been telling y'all about it. Y'all ain't do nothing. That's what them kids go do.
Right.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, so it's just a lot, and I feel like I said, them kids just exposed to so much, like a
Yeah,
lot,
but the parents
and
need to
it's
get a
scary.
hang of
Yeah,
their
it's
damn
very scary.
kids. They need to get a hang of them kids
Hmm.
with that bullying shit because
Oh,
it's not gonna fly with mines.
they
I
need
can't
to.
Right.
stand a bully. I don't like people to just bully people. Want to show you the big bad wolf. Cause my kid, I'm sliding for my kid every last single time. The the little boy that he was on the team with, the little boy he was on the basketball team with for city basketball. They was friends. They
No,
went to school
dead.
together. They was all good. And he started picking on my kid. My child came home crying, all scraped up. I went talked to the mama about it. She didn't do shit about it. It happened again. Went knock over there. I told her I don't want your kid. I don't want your kid coming knock to the house. I don't want your kid around my son. It's none of this. And then next thing you know, he ended up scraping my son. I had to go to the bus stop. I had to go to the
Wow.
bus stop. The mama standing from the house. You better get your fucking kid. Y'all all gonna get beat. Everybody gonna get beat playing with my kid.
But that's
My
how it
kid
be
don't put
though.
his hands on nobody.
Yeah, I don't like people my baby because don't bully my baby, especially if my baby don't touch nobody, my baby don't do nothing to nobody. Don't bully my
Hmm.
Yo,
motherfucking child. Cause come get your
Right.
fucking
you
racks.
understand?
I don't want them.
Right.
And you see, all the time, my son is very affectionate. He want to kiss. He want to
Yes.
hug. He
Oh.
just so you know he not
Yo,
with
I'm
that junk.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Y'all ain't gonna do
Sorry.
that to my kid.
Right. Right.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And that's another thing, like that's like my son. My son, he got some good hair, curly hair, whatever. My thing is, a little boy kept telling them that oh, he gay because he have a
Oh.
ponytail. So my child will come home like very disappointed. I'm like, what's wrong? The little boy in my class, he calling me gay because I have a ponytail in my head, and he wanted to cut his hair, and I'm like, he ain't
Oh.
cut nothing. Like
No.
I
Oh,
said, you tell them stop playing. When I say at this point, I want like punch him in their mouth to show him, yeah. But I
Oh,
don't want to bring him down. But sometimes
oh
you
my
gotta just
God.
show them children,
that's why
you
you gotta
know.
teach your children how to John, cause I teach mine how to
Yeah,
John.
that's gonna make
We
you
going
go mad at the
we gonna
kids.
John you. We
Bitch,
gonna
Yeah, that's
John
gonna hurt
you.
your feelings.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
hurt your
not
teach you how to
feelings.
John.
John, son.
Not
But I'm
John.
like, damn, hey, in
Mhm.
the third,
She
fourth grade,
crazy.
like, what the hell y'all know about all that? But then
But that's
again,
social media.
Is
That goes back to
exposed to
social
so
media.
much.
Like, and it's the
yep,
kids they hang around with too. Them kids be
yep,
exposed to
And the
everything. Your
kids
child
not
probably
even
green as hell.
do
Them
y'all
it's
children
think?
know
opposite of
everything.
the
Do
gender.
y'all think
It's
the music? I'm sorry. Do y'all think the music that kids listen to has an influence or impact on it, like what
Facts.
they have going on?
yes.
definitely.
Yeah,
But hold on, no. It
it does.
does, but at the same time, we listen to that shit too, yeah. We
We
listen to
listen
that.
But look,
But we
about it.
more aware. We more aware than the
We
kids.
are adults,
But we
but
knew better. We knew better when to sing it. We knew better
Right.
when to do it.
yeah,
We knew
Right.
I
better
feel
how
like
when to act, how you're supposed to act. You know what
as
I'm saying?
the little boys'
Now them
parents
kids don't
mm,
care.
what?
look. Another thing I feel like, when we was growing up, the music wasn't like crucial like it is.
Right.
It
Mm-mm.
wasn't like when we went to parties, y'all. When we went to Mr. C parties and all of that. That shit, we would fight outside and call it a day and go about our business. Be to the
facts.
next party the next weekend. Like no guns was involved, none of that. So it's just so crazy because now these kids don't get to experience that because they listen to Young Boy, they let Young Boy put that in their head, and now
God,
they
like they
going to
living
their
like that.
parties shooting it up. we didn't have that. Like we had real life fun. Like Mr.
Yeah.
Tea parties.
Everything is getting shot up.
I mean, riding
What
bikes,
that was? Ravens and
scooters. We was
Jasper.
playing. We was outside playing.
Ravens and
We
Jack
was
going
really
to the
having
party.
fun.
Yeah, we had fun.
We was
But the music
walking.
wasn't. It wasn't triggered like it is now.
Yeah.
Like they rap. But like Boosie didn't rap about who he killed. We was setting it off, yeah. But it wasn't no young boy, we gonna kill
Not just set it
you.
off.
We wasn't doing that. You know,
Now,
it's just
now these children want to be up 30 days straight. But what is y'all doing?
They
Come
wanna
on,
wear
y'all.
hoodies in the sun. They want to wear hoodies in the summer. Them children,
Hot.
make my ass itch, girl. They be
Yeah.
girl.
Spin my
Like,
head.
Not
take it off.
not the ass itching.
God,
A hoodie in the summer.
yeah. But
Let
I
'em
really think
see.
it's important, you know, as us being young parents, I feel like it's important, you know, that I feel like if more parents would get involved and start checking their children. First of all, if you see everybody on Instagram, Facebook, this and that, you know what your child posting. So when you see your child posting a picture with a gun, you should automatically check that. Because
Right.
bitch, you got it somewhere. Where
but
is
they
that?
like that though.
I
Some of
just
them
feel
like
like
that.
it's no way as a parent your child should be holding a gun. Like where you come in at?
I'm
Right.
terrified of guns. I'm terrified.
Be where children come up and it just be the child. The child is being influenced by what's going on around them. It don't never have to be how a parent bring their child up because today or tomorrow I could say I'm not gonna bring.
I mean,
kids
I
up.
don't think that, but it still go back to
But-
where you come in at. Where you come in at.
Right.
It don't matter if you raising a child or not. Where you come in at. I mean, communication. I mean,
Yeah.
But
where you at? Where are
sometimes you could raise a kid up right and you could do everything right with a
And they
kid. It's
still
still
gonna do
up if
whatever they
that kid want to take that with them into the world.
But I'm saying,
It's not
okay,
what everybody
your child 12 years old.
do.
Okay, where you at as a mama? Why your child outside? Why you
Yeah.
child walking the street? Where you come in at? That's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay,
14,
right.
15, 16, it don't matter where you come in at. It's a certain time where you child at.
I mean,
Right.
you
Right.
being outside in the street. I'm talking about in the sense of, you know, just coming up like toting guns, want to carry guns. How you get a gun in my house? You don't know
But
the
it
gun in
still
your
go
house.
back to where you come
You don't
in
think
at.
your child dealing with them kind of people, but your child dealing with them kind of people. So then what? As a mother, then what? Because you could be
Okay, and then it still go back
and
to where you
You
come
could,
in
you
at.
could you could be
regardless.
the best parent. You could
That's-
do everything for your kid, have your kid strict, have your kid all
Right.
it's still up to the kid. Some of these kids are weak
Yes.
because their parents are weak.
Mentally.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yep.
So
And you know
when
what?
they're
And that's
easily
where you come
influenced.
in at. That's where
But
you
you
come
can
in
still
at. That's what
still
I'm
come in
saying.
that place and they still won't get it. Like they still won't
Right.
And sometimes
It's
I understand
it's
that.
from their daddy's side. Sometimes
Right.
it's just probably from the daddy's side,
Right.
you know. They probably just got a
And
little couple of
as a
school
mother, you do
Yeah.
what you have to do for your child, because that still go back to where you come in at. Period.
Yeah, you do all I'm saying is a lot of people was raised very well.
Right.
Yes.
And some you can't even tell they was raised well.
Right.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
just make sure you do all you could do for your kid.
Right.
At the end of the day, you'll know, like, Lord, I did all I can for my
I think
kid.
it's so much of what we've been through as children. We try so hard to be there for our kids and be their savior and make sure we protect them, to where we be blindfolded by their flaws because we
Right.
know what we've been through. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like where I come in at, because I know what I didn't have, so I gotta make sure
Yeah.
I'm there. Whether
Yeah.
every right, every wrong, every fall, every run,
Right.
I want to be there despite anything. Right
Well,
or
Right.
wrong.
I've been in a 2-parent home all my life. And my
Me
child's
too.
in a 2-parent home. I didn't fall short nowhere as a child. But
Right.
I'm a single parent. And my mom
Right.
and my dad are together today. They've been together since before I was married. So I mean, it's just different. I don't know. But
You see,
I
that
was
made you
raised in a
stronger,
separate parent
because
household.
you having that baby changed your life.
Yes.
Yes.
A whole
Yes.
lot. I mean, the mind
Yes.
frame.
Yes.
Go.
Just
Yes.
the
Girl.
Yes.
attitude,
Yes.
just everything. You change a lot, and I'm very, very, very proud of you.
Yes.
So
I
Yes.
Yes.
Dominque,
mean, that single shit
Yeah,
don't hold no
but
weight because you do your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So
and
you
that's all
ain't even
that
gotta
matter.
even mention it.
You see,
Was she
my son
crying
in a
now?
2-parent household, but don't cry.
She taking a
No.
Take a shot.
shot.
Take a shot.
Don't
Take
don't
a
make
cry
me
shot.
get
though.
soft on here. Don't make me get soft on here. Don't make
But
me
you
get
know
soft.
what I like about our generation? I'm gonna say our generation is that the moms are doing this shit.
Facts.
Yep.
Like they're doing this
No.
shit. Like
I
when
mean,
we
them
was
single
young, they
moms
used to
doing
have
their shit.
children who, growing up that broken hair. Our parents wasn't doing our hair. But
Mm-hmm.
now when I see like people I went to
How much
school
is a
with
roll
their
up? How much
kids,
is a
like
roll
I'm
of paper
so
towel at Dollar
happy
General?
that it's not like it used to be. Like y'all taking care of your kids.
Stop.
Your
Yeah.
kids
Stop.
look
I can
dressed.
afford
Your
you.
Stop.
kids look well. You know
And
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it's no babysitters
Yeah.
nowadays. Nobody helping
No.
nobody.
No. Got them
So and they
mamos be
still
The
out
doing
there,
their
babysitters
shit.
done had kids. That's why.
Right. Well,
Cause I
mine,
mean,
y'all, listen. I can brag now because my support team is big.
my
My support
mine
nah.
too.
team,
I'm sorry, mine too. I have major help with all four of
Yeah.
them.
yes.
My mama don't
They all
babysit,
they
but
all
everybody else
have
do.
they all have different dads, and all their dads play a part. A part, all of them, all four of them.
Okay.
I can
That's
honestly
good.
say I have help. I do.
That's good. That's
I do.
good.
I have help.
That's good.
I don't never have to worry about a sitter when it comes
It
down to
takes
my
a
four
village.
children.
That's the thing.
It
It
does
take a
take a
village.
village.
It
Yes,
does.
It
And I'm
I have
grateful to
does.
help.
still
I
have
do.
my
But
village.
and I never understood what that meant until I had a kid.
Yes,
Right.
indeed.
I
Because
got
you can do it on your own, but you really can't do everything on
That
your
shit
own.
hard.
It's
That shit
hard. It's
hard.
hard. You need a
It's
break
very
from them
Like
hard.
children sometimes. It's hard.
that's why, like when I
I'm
see
happy
single
for
mothers, I commend them because man, that shit is
Yeah.
not
Yes, it's
easy.
hard.
Even with
It's
one
not
kid,
easy.
that shit.
And then more
My
than
twin
one.
sister has 3 kids.
oh
Like
Right.
I
some be having
was
3, 4, and
thinking
five with no help.
because being a first time mom ain't no joke. That shit ain't for the
No.
weak. Bitch,
And that bring
And
you
bitch,
to depression.
rolling.
Like
It's like
it
you're
joke.
going
does.
to I was when I had found out I was pregnant for my first child, I
Stop.
was in high school and I was supposed to be graduating that year. And yo, I will say this, like I was feeling bad. Like I wasn't supposed to even graduate. But I guess because the mama that I had, every time the school would call her, she coming up there. So they love that. You know what I'm saying? So they worked with me, and especially when they found out I was pregnant, they worked with me. And y'all, honestly, like I graduated with all D's. Like they put 1 point up from my F. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I graduated. But my child made me stronger, and made me realize like. And when I found out I was pregnant, I found out at the health center in Northside. And I the lady, the nurse, she said, so if you're pregnant, what you gonna do? So I
Right.
bust out laughing. I said, "Mom, I have to take care of it." She said, "You're pregnant." So I was like, "Wait, what?" So it was just crazy. Like I'm like, damn, like I'm about to graduate, and then I never even lived my life yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
But my child brought me to like wanting to level up more. And I had a couple of bumps and bruises through the process, but I'm glad. Like at sometimes, like you feel like, man, why I had a baby with this person? But I love my child. Like I love my children. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
I did
love
How
my
old were
children.
y'all when y'all had your first kids?
I
I
was
was what?
I
I
was
was
23.
19.
I was 18.
I was 23.
Damn. I feel like an
20
old bitch. Well, I am an old bitch now, but I'm saying
how old you?
I
I'm
was
back. I'm
27 when
sorry.
I had Jansen.
For
Oh,
real?
I was
Well, you
25.
did good, Lynnie.
Well, I
Yeah.
learned from Moni. I learned not to. I
Right.
learned from Moni.
You
I
did
learned from
good.
her. I wanted to live life and have fun and just. Now I'm
Mhm.
scared
I
to
was
have another baby.
30, but 30, I didn't see 30. I was happy I see 25. But
That's what I wanted to wait for 32.
I
Yeah.
But
was trying to make it there, but I didn't make it. But it's
Yo,
not
yeah,
I was.
I
that's
had
my
my
baby.
little boy at 19.
my twin
Okay,
sister had her first kid at 18.
of these situations about these other situations, how do y'all feel about y'all men coming in the house at like 4 in the morning, y'all spouse, y'all person coming in the house
I'm
at
not
4 in
going
the
for that.
morning?
Not going for that.
Listen,
What you not going for it
I'm
for?
not going for that because why you
listen.
coming home at 4 in the morning?
My
Why?
baby dad is a barber.
Because no man gonna respect you coming home at 4, 5 in the morning. So
Man, no,
Listen,
But what
listen,
if he could dish what he?
that's not cool.
listen. My baby dad is a barber, and he cut a lot of people hair. He probably been
Mhm.
cutting all y'all old men hair, you know. But he really be in the shop till whatever time. He'll cut the drug
But
dealers.
that's for
He'll
money
cut.
though.
I don't give a fuck. You
That's
got
for
a
money.
family. You got a family.
Wait.
You got a family. And you know what? I
Right.
used to cut up. I used to cut up. I used to cut up. And I'd be like, you know what? So you know what I do now? Guess
Well,
what I do now? I
What
come
do you?
at home at 4 in the morning.
all
As you
right.
should.
All right.
As the fuck
Oh,
you
you
She say, I
should.
don't give a fuck.
And not to say,
No.
you know, I'm wilding or whatever.
Right.
Right.
So I'm doing, we're going to Waffle. Okay, we're going to Waffle House. Oh, y'all about to smoke? I don't smoke weed no more. I've been stopped smoking weed years now. But y'all about to smoke me. I'm about to catch a contact. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
There's no rush no more. It's no,
Come
I
Right.
on,
used
y'all
to
type of
be,
timing.
but I was tired giving wife and wasn't a wife. You know,
Mhm.
Right.
I was tired overplaying my part.
Right.
Right.
that part.
I was tired overplaying my part.
That's
Like,
what it's
and
doing.
sometimes you gotta sit back and be like,
They get
nah,
too
he could
comfortable.
sit with this. It's so comfortable that they just okay with at the standstill. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Right.
fuck that. And you
Yes.
know, I'm older now. I'm 32. And I have the choice. I'm gonna date your daddy, I'm gonna date your son. It's gonna be
That
one of
part.
them.
That part.
Mhm.
Your
It's gonna be
uncle.
one of them.
Your
This
uncle. Your brother from around the block. However you want to
girl.
do it.
Hello.
Your
I
plug.
Girl, that is funny.
like
I'm dating
Well,
listen,
you
serial
or
us
killer.
your son? Which one?
listen, we be to sleep by 9 o'clock. So
Yep,
we
like
mama and
together as a
papa.
family.
We mama and papa over here. But
I like that.
I,
Gabriel,
I
what's it?
shit, I want
I
that.
wanna go to
I
bed at
want
the
that.
same
I want to
time.
be Mama and Papa. I
Right.
want to be that.
Right.
we
I
be
so
knocked
want to
out.
be that, but I can't be that right now.
Right.
Right, right.
Gotta
Why
figure it
you for
out.
the streets?
No, I got one foot in. I got one
No.
foot in, one foot out.
Hey, hey.
You know, it's just I want what I want. If you're not gonna give
Right.
me what I want, you know,
Then you got to go.
And this is another thing, y'all.
'Cause
How do y'all feel about, what's y'all opinion when it comes to a woman feel like the man's supposed to be like do everything 100? It's 100
no.
and zero. They do
No.
everything and
no.
you do absolutely
Now,
nothing. How
It's
y'all
not
feel about
realistic.
that?
I done had my
It's
days
not
when
real.
I did when it
You
was a
either want
hundred
me to be
and I didn't do nothing.
100% woman or you want me to be 50% man. Pick your
If
choice.
a man wants to lead, he can't ask for 50% with
That
me.
I
part.
don't know because
True. That's
I feel
true.
like you
That's
No,
handle.
true.
I feel like
That's
if he
true.
no.
handle the bills, I got the house supplies. I got
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh
necessities we
yeah.
need.
Well,
Like
Yeah.
that's what
yeah,
how
but
I look at it. And
yeah,
wherever
but
he
no, but
falls
I'm
short, I
talking
got him.
about bills. If a
But
man
yes,
want me
I
to go
want you to
50,
leave.
you cannot
Mm-hmm.
lead. If I'm going 50 with you, you're not leading. We both
Period.
leading. It's no,
But
It's
I
the
oh,
mean,
same
it
rate.
comes to sometimes things do happen to where you have to pick up majority of the weight. And
and
Right.
if
that's
I
when you
do that,
become his
I want some
rock.
type of appreciation, and I need for you to get
Yeah,
back on your shit to where you can handle that shit back up. Cause you the
Right.
man.
right,
Right.
right.
I don't want to keep doing it for long. Period.
You
Right.
I
see,
agree
right
with that.
now, I never
Because that
worked
makes
in
you more dominant.
I never worked in 5 years
Mm-hmm.
since Jansen was one. Uh, now I started me a catering business that
Mm-hmm.
been going good, but I do not pay any bills.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pay any bill. It was to a point where he went through a gambling situation, and when
Mm-hmm.
I was doing everything, and when I left, took my
Right.
baby, and I shot out. And when he came back to me, he had better come back correct.
Right.
I don't know because
Mm-hmm.
I tried the stay at home mom thing for like 6 months and I couldn't do it.
What?
I
Why you
couldn't.
can do it?
I could do it.
It was more so of the I did I did all this. Like this is I pay this. Like I don't like that.
Right.
So I need to know like if I tell you move around any day, I got this. I don't want to
Right.
depend on nobody. You know,
Right.
it's good
Right.
to have a man, dishing out but make sure you got your own because if you leave today or tomorrow, I got to be able to
You
always go
better.
get my
Yes,
bills.
You
yes,
better.
Yes.
It's,
Yes.
it's good
Look,
to it's
one
good
thing
to
I'm
have a
gonna
nigga
do.
tricking and to be laid back, but it's also good to be able to hold
Right.
your own.
Right.
Because there's
Mhm.
no
Right.
section 8 over here. It's no
Right.
income, it's no none of that.
Girl,
I pay for my bills,
I
so
wish I had a fucking section
I
8.
promise you.
I
I
swear to God, I
promise
wish
you.
I had a section 8, girl.
I
Listen,
got
I
I
feel
wish I,
like this. Y'all gotta look at it like this. Like everybody household not the same.
right.
no.
And you know what it is? Social media will make you make you be beefed out with somebody. You can be a homeowner and you beefed out with somebody that's on Section 8 because they got you thinking they living better than you.
Fact.
And their bills is not matching your bills.
Right.
Clearly true.
What's going
But
on
that
in
but
their
that's
household is not matching you.
that's
Right.
when people
Right.
supposed to mind their business though.
Right.
Yes.
That's when people supposed to mind their business and stop looking at other people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
People,
Mm-hmm.
look, people could
it's
call me
you
what they
today
want. They
and it
call
can
me
be you
loud.
tomorrow.
I'm a little ghetto. I'm a little this. I'm a little that. But I mind my fucking business, and I ain't no hate.
True.
I'm not hating on nobody. I'm gonna congratulate you because that be some
Exactly.
No.
big accomplishments. That be some
Yes.
big accomplishments. Back in the day, our parents wasn't fucking buying no houses at 22, 23,
Exactly.
24. So when I see another black woman, get your shit. A
I
black man,
promise
get
you.
your shit. I'm happy for y'all. I don't know
Yes.
why people really sit there on social media and try to compare. There's no need to
Mm-hmm.
compare. People gonna fuck with you. If they gonna
Right.
fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you.
Everybody have their race. Everybody has
Yes.
their time, the timing and everything. My thing is, listen, what I did, honestly, I use the government. And I feel like a lot of us can be successful if you just, because listen, the white people be sitting there using the government on us. Like they use it up. They use it for food stamps, they use everything.
Yup.
So we just gotta be smart and wise like them. Use them up. Like I went to school. I was living in Himbola. I went to school, paid my little, I didn't even have no rent.
Mm-hmm.
After school, I went worked for AT&T, started making good money. My rent went up at Himbola. No, you're not getting $600 for Himbola. So let me move on to a rent house, save my income tax, and then we go
It's
buy the
good.
house.
Yes.
It's just like you just gotta be wise with it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if everybody would stop looking at social media, because the ones that make it look like they so up there is not really up there.
Girl.
That they gotta try to keep figuring out how to keep maintaining these lives. And you sitting here at your house stressing about me, how she can do that, and I'm doing this, that, the third, and I can't even do that. Y'all better stop thinking and stop looking at
That's
that
why
shit because that
everybody.
shit
That's
not
why
real.
everybody should do their own race. Everybody be in their
Yes.
own lane. Vibe to your own shit. I was never one to care what nobody think. Would no Raven, you know that. I never
At
cared.
all.
Ever.
At
I ain't never
all.
cared what nobody thought about me ever. And you're not supposed to. You
Right.
do your own thing, bro. You do your own
Right.
thing. If people
Yes.
people gravitate to you, they gravitate to you. If not, fuck it. Be your
Exactly.
own person, do your own thing. You ain't gotta sit up, yeah. I ain't never wore a fucking lace front in my life. And I ain't about to. I'm
Right.
not the
Right.
type of bitch to wear a lace front. I'm not the type of bitch to wanna go get my body done. Bitch, you gonna take the food or not?
Take me as I
Exactly.
am. Yep. Right.
Yes.
I'm just not that. I'm not that girl. I see people put all the time it girl. What the fuck is that? What is an
Because
it
you
girl?
it.
She said, "What the fuck is that?"
What
Right.
is that? I don't know what that is. I'm not with the lingo. I'm not with the hype. I don't give a fuck if you got this baller on you. I
You
don't
seem
care
like you
if
laid
you're.
back though.
Mm-hmm.
You seem like
I
you're very
really
laid back.
am. I really am. I'm really
Listen to me,
just
what?
Lynnie. I'm
No,
really just Lynnie.
And that's how I am. Like I can't listen.
What are you at?
I've been was supposed to go on a diet and I never started yet.
Bitch, I
It's
Girl,
cook
for
I
too
don't
me.
good
want to
for
talk
that.
about a diet. Cause look, I cooked a
I
I
diet
cook
can't
start
start
too
a
good for that,
diet.
3,
baby.
4, 5 years ago.
I can't
Baby,
start a
we
diet,
eat
y'all.
lean
Like
and
we
rice
in
over here.
Louisiana. We in
We eat
Louisiana. Like, how can you go on a diet in Louisiana?
Easy, cause I'm on.
no, bitch. You know what? I used to want
That's
somebody
so
to
hard.
break my heart so I could,
Who
you know
said
what they when they used to break your heart back in the day and you would lose all that weight.
Not break the heart.
That's what I
yes,
need deep
yes,
down. No,
Stress,
for
I
real.
yes,
That's what
I
I
was
need that
stressing.
break your heart weight.
yes.
Girl.
Not
Wait,
Y'all,
you on
Raven
a
is
diet,
funny.
Mom?
Huh?
You on a diet?
Yes, girl. Did you see those bitches? Bitches know
That
that
Bitch,
was
you
we
just was
Well,
eating
girl,
some
she just
chips
had all them
in
ahoy.
snacks in
front of
front
you.
of her.
You was just eating some chips ahoy.
Just had all them snacks in front of her, girl. There's
God,
no
not
way. Girl, it's no way. Stop.
cooking.
Yeah, it's no way. And then I think, I don't know, I just feel like,
on here.
listen, I feel like basically us as women needs to start coming together.
Yeah.
Your mama.
I feel like the world would be better. I feel like Lafayette would be better if we stop trying like to compete with each other and everybody trying to compete like when the next person, and you know what's crazy, a lot of people be scared to say when they going through something because the only reaction they go get or they going through that because their man must be cheating on them or this or that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's always
Like,
about a nigga.
yes, just like that man when make a baby on his wife. Not we don't know if they decided to do that because his wife probably can't have children.
Right.
So it just be a lot of us like look, people look outside of people's homes trying to figure out what's going on inside their home. But I feel like if we can all come together, we're gonna be all right. Everything gonna
We
be all
would.
right.
We would, but they got too many
Everything.
haters. And they got too
Yes.
many who think they sit up here and we
Mm-hmm.
just sit down
Exactly.
here because we choose not to fucking go to the grocery store with a face beat or with
Right.
Yes.
fucking Chanel heels on, or we rather wear tights, a shirt, and a fucking baseball cap.
Call
You
it a
know,
day.
Exactly.
less of us. Like nobody could just be regular no more.
Right.
People just can't.
Right.
We always gotta be extra.
Right.
That's what we gotta do.
Right.
Listen, I was cooking, I was doing my catering. I caught a mental breakdown. I had to stop. I had to just take a stop. And it wasn't behind no man. It wasn't behind, oh, he left me. It wasn't nothing like that. Sometimes, like things you've been through as a child growing up or whatever, sometimes it just come to a breaking point where you just fucking snap. And I
Yeah.
snapped and I had to, and they all like, when you coming back and cook, I'm gonna come back when I come back, you
Right.
know, because I can't give my son a piece of me and y'all
I,
get everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I had to take a step back and be like, man, fuck this shit. I don't need to keep up with these people. I don't need
Look,
to
Mm-hmm.
do
unlock the door right here.
this. I don't need a. There's a million
Golden.
people cooking at
Unlock the
you.
door right
I
here.
don't give a fuck about that.
Oh, it's
I
my
want
lock.
y'all all to win. I want everybody
Exactly.
to win. When they be like, can you cater? I can't right
I
now,
gotta.
but I know who else cooking. This person
Mm-hmm.
cooks. This person cooks. This is their information. This is their page.
And it's
Sometimes you really just
everybody.
gotta cut yourself off. You gotta cut yourself off from a lot of things, bro, to get your shit together.
The money don't be that hard off. The money don't be that hard off. And my thing is another thing. Everybody have different taste buds. So how I feel like I feel like this one
Right.
cook good. That's how I feel. I might not like how because that's my taste bud. So
Hmm.
the thing about everybody be going so hard about this one can cook good, this one don't cook good, that one don't. We all got different taste buds. Cause you
You
might not like,
really
I
can't cook.
might not like how Lynnie cook, but Mutt might like it. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So my thing is, and I never ever bash. I don't care. And then I never had no food from you yet, but not yet, but I will.
Me
But
either, but
my
I'm
big
waiting.
thing is I didn't have people mess up my hair, mess up my nails, mess something up. My food wasn't, I didn't have all that. And the last thing I would ever do is go to Facebook and bash another black business. I fucking hate that.
Right.
I hate that with a
Yeah.
passion. Cause
But
what you
they
doing?
did that to Boogaloo bad. They did.
I hate that. I hate that with a passion. My thing is,
I've seen it a lot with that business.
it's probably it's good and it's bad because all you're doing is bringing like a lot of people to go see what's really what's that like but
They're just
why
bashing. Like nobody thinking about if this person got a family to feed.
exactly
All they want to do is just stir up drama, unnecessary drama at that.
yes
Because if that's something you like, then if that's something you don't like, just fucking scroll up. Just like let it
Right.
go. It's not even
Right.
necessary. It never be that fucking. When I got on social media and saw the uproar about everybody with the cooking shit, I logged completely off. I was saying to myself, I'm so glad I'm not cooking right now because I could have just seen it on the fucking post and gone off. You know what I'm
right
saying? That shit don't even be worth it. Like if you
It's
don't like their food,
discouraging.
just don't like their food. Why is you
Right.
need a bandwagon? You need people to join in on this
Attention.
day. Oh, I don't like their
Attention.
food too. What you
Right.
need a crowd for?
exactly
A crowd for?
because if you notice we don't go to the we don't go when we go to the Asian or we go to McDonald's and Burger King. Half of the time, our food not cooked, but we ain't putting that on social media. So I sit up
Right,
there, but because it's somebody black that own it, we gotta bring
right.
them down.
And just like how they want to talk about people prices. Look, you either paid or you're not.
That's it. Because
I'm
food,
tired of
everything
people
going
saying,
up.
"Oh, she too fucking
Everything.
high," or "This one too high." Look, you gonna go do them fucking ragged ass nails.
Right.
You gonna let them little girls in their mama kitchen do your fucking hair.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
gonna pay that money.
Yep.
You go to the rooftop. You gonna get you a drink. Even then
Mm-hmm.
they probably over taxing you wherever you go, but you gonna pay it. But why you can't pay for your food? You ain't gotta eat it. Somebody else gonna buy it. Somebody
And
gonna
that's
buy
ten
it.
dollars a
Right.
drink.
Right.
baby. I was
Huh?
one. I'm only saying that because I was one to talk about prices because it's one thing. I understand prices is going up. Okay, prices going up. That's
Food
fine.
going up.
Right, but make it make sense to me.
What kind of plate? What kind of plate? A plate of what? Tell me. What they was cooking?
Okay, example. Yes, I will say it. I used to charge $25 for a motherfucking baked potato. I'm not.
But
I'm one that's not going to pay
But
that.
where's she getting the
everything
potatoes
that
from?
come in it.
Is she getting the potatoes wholesale or is she getting the potatoes from Walmart like everybody else? Not
But
everybody get from Walmart.
that's
Catfish.
not
You know
my
how much
opinion.
catfish is a pound?
I'm just one that said I wouldn't have paid for it. That's just me.
Listen,
You
But
might
I
have.
would have. I would have paid.
Also, you
I
might have paid
would
for
pay
it.
for it.
I
Also, y'all.
paid for it too a couple of times.
I
Cause I
don't fuck
mean,
with seafood.
you get
Me
I don't
turkey
eat
personally,
from
I
leg
don't fuck
everybody.
or
with
whatever.
seafood. I'm not a seafood kind of girl. I'm more of a chicken, steak,
Right.
like that. I don't fuck with seafood. I
Right.
rarely ever cook that. I don't like seafood.
Right.
But if it's something I like, I'm paying for it. I'm
Right.
Oh,
buying it.
I paid for that one. Hey, that potato come, but look, Mud, the
Facts.
potato
Facts.
big, and it come with
Big
It comes
shrimp,
with
what?
big
shrimp,
fried
Fish,
shrimp.
crawfish,
fried
all that.
shrimp, all
I
that.
like. I understand where y'all coming from. I just wouldn't pay for it. That's just my opinion.
Shit.
Like that's just my opinion, and I didn't even mean to say her name because it went on like no shit like that. But I was just,
Yeah.
ex who said it, so it's the real and the raw. So fuck it.
Right.
I'm just,
Period.
I went to
I'm just
James the
not
other
one that's
night
gonna
and my
pay for
ticket was $69 by myself. $69. That's how much my ticket was at James. So if I'm gonna
Wow.
pay for it at a restaurant, I'm gonna pay for it to support a black
That's
business.
how I
that.
feel.
Right.
From too many people because man, I ran across some motherfucking people that can't cook. Let me have y'all understand. Hold on.
Right.
Now, I done ran
Now they
across
got now
somebody
they
that
got
can't cook,
some.
but I ain't.
Now they got
I ain't
some.
got
They
time.
got some that they got some that can't cook. They got
Right.
some.
No, like they really. I mean, they really can't. I
We
mean,
ain't gotta say their
no
names or none of
seasoning,
that,
no
y'all.
nothing.
They
Yeah,
got some. You
yeah,
just
but
don't go back though.
it
Yeah,
depends.
that's
You
all.
got one time.
That's
I'ma
it.
always remember who did my hair bad and who gave me some nasty ass food.
Facts.
I'm gonna
Right.
remember.
And I'ma
I'm
never
Right.
go
gonna
back
remember.
I'm not going back.
at all. Period.
They got
You
too
ain't
many
gonna
people out here for that. Y'all stop that.
Facts.
Well,
and
y'all.
don't come fix me no spaghetti. I don't want
No, don't
nobody
come
to
out of
sell
here.
me no spaghetti. I ain't buying no fucking spaghetti from you. I ain't buying
Mm.
it. Don't come sell no plain lunch spaghetti. Who buying it?
Oh, please, not spaghetti.
I
God,
ain't
what the
buying
fuck
it,
they
girl.
would?
That's
I
my
ain't
favorite.
buying it.
That's
I
just
would
a
I
little
don't
bit
want
of it.
nobody tomato sauce.
That's not good.
That's funny.
That's not good, y'all. That's not good.
Girl, I don't
And you
believe in
know
that.
what?
I
And
see them
another thing
front of
is,
me. If I watch y'all cook that food in front of me, I'm eating that fucking spaghetti because that's my favorite food. Period.
no,
Period.
I
That's
used
what
to eat that all the
I'm
time when
fucking.
I was pregnant. I love
Who got
spaghetti, but
time?
bitch,
Who
I ain't
would do
buying
that?
no plate lunch of spaghetti. I ain't
Only
buying
people
no
that do.
plate lunch
Only
of
people
spaghetti.
that play
You put
that shit.
some sugar in there? Because
Huh?
that's a frizzy. You got some sugar in that spaghetti?
Facts.
You're
Ain't no
supposed to
I like
put
spaghetti.
sugar
sugar
in
in
my
spaghetti,
spaghetti.
right?
But
Yes.
I love
Thank
sugar
you.
in my spaghetti.
Thank
Yeah, you
you.
gotta put sugar in your spaghetti, girl.
My
And you know
husband
what's
thought
God,
I
another
was
what?
thing?
tripping.
Yes, indeed.
My husband said, "But what you trying to do? What you trying to do me?" I said, "That's what you're supposed to do."
Kill that
Yeah.
heartburn, babe. Kill that heartburn.
Hey.
And you know what's another thing, y'all? The food gotta look good. It gotta be appealing to my eyes first. Just don't come
Mm-hmm.
throw that food together.
Right.
Just tell me, hey, $17. Oh no, you gotta clean them side. Why that look like that? If it's not appealing to the eyes, I'm not getting that. I don't want that.
what they
Right,
call
You know,
the
right.
let me just fix
quality.
my plate any kind of way.
It's
Yep,
the
it's definitely the
quality
quality.
and the
Yes, it's
customer
always gonna be
service.
quality over quantity.
Yep,
I be
yep.
watching people, man. Like just the other morning, somebody was going live, making some no gloves on, but you about to go. You know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Now,
Shut
if
up.
that's for your house, that's different. If that's for your home,
No, that's
that's
not for the
different.
house. That was for the public.
Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 no,
What
no.
you
They was
doing?
Ooh.
cooking some food.
Close the door.
Preparing some food,
Night
sprinkling.
time podcast. Close the door, man. I'm live
Yeah.
streaming. Close the door.
It's
No, they're
it's a
gonna
lot.
Oh, they're gonna
nah.
hear I got it on mute. Close the door.
I just feel like
No,
you
you don't hear.
gotta
Close the door.
everybody
That's
gotta
women. That's
figure
no
out what's
problem.
for
Close the
them.
door. Close the door.
What was that?
Okay, what y'all saying?
I'm on this
What
live
was that?
stream.
No.
I'm
Then he say I got the phone on mute. I said no, you don't have it on mute.
Oh,
Y'all,
Girl.
my
I
bad.
just feel like everybody gotta figure out what's for them. Everybody gotta figure out what's
Yeah,
for
because
them.
doing hair ain't for everybody. Doing hair
No,
Nope.
ain't got to stop.
Neither makeup either.
Oh yes,
no.
because them
mm-hmm.
eyebrows
She can take off that.
having
Them
them cat.
eyebrows
Make no
supposed to
rotation
be
for you.
twins. Them eyebrows be looking like cousins. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I
No,
gotta be
your
some
eyebrows
twins.
not twins. They sisters.
Yeah, well, same thing,
Real
sibling,
sisters.
not
Yeah,
third cousin.
sisters. I like them to McDonald arch.
I just cleaned all that damn makeup off my face to go put it right back on.
Where
I'm
you
doing it.
going, Lynnie?
Outside, she said.
That god damn, bro.
No,
All
me and
right,
my sister
y'all.
be sitting right there.
Well, this concludes Girl Talk episode 6, baby, with the real in the raw.
It's
Until
Yes,
next
indeed.
time, peace. Look, my nail
Peace.
broken.
say
Why you
bye.
do like that? Because Lynnie was just talking about raggedy nails, and I was like, oh, Lord. Let me start.